What's up, brewskis? My name is Slash. With me, as always, is the great and powerful and the so sexy guy who watches gay hockey.
Yeah, sometimes.
Adam Obesius Rodriguez.
What is up, brewskis?
Tonight's brew is from Alcatraz Brewing. It is their double cold brew. Simple. And Obi's going to have a little bit more about that after the break. I think it's apropos that this beer is just a simple, no-nonsense beer.
Yeah.
Because that's what tonight's episode is going to be. We're just going to hang out, shoot the shit. You know how it is. Come along with us and hang out on the One Beer In podcast. See how smooth that was?
That was good. I didn't even catch it. I don't have any more prepared. That's one I have to learn on saxophone too.
Pink Panther?
Pink Panther, yeah. Cheers. Ooh.
Okay. Yeah, there's no lactose in this. You can put lactose in. Oh, it's a stout. I thought it was a porter.
It's a coffee stout. I think it's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. They would say if it was like a milk stout.
We've said that before, but I know where the bathrooms are here. I'll be all right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, do you want to tell the people a little bit more about what we're drinking?
I would love to. This is the Alcatraz Brewing Double Cold Brew Imperial Coffee Stout, coming in at an 8.8% ABV. And there's a cold read. Why escape? Our double cold brew is dark with a pronounced head and a long, lingering finish. The beer is not sweet, nor is it dry. It strikes a complex balance in between. The coffee flavor takes the lead in this beer instead of a supporting role like other Imperial coffee stouts. Visit us at www.alcatraz.beer to learn more. Brewed and packaged for Alcatraz Brewing, Palm Coast, Florida, by Alcatraz Brewing in Lakeland, Florida. You know, I would not think a brewery called Alcatraz Brewing is from Florida.
Strange, right?
But here we are, yeah.
Also, I wouldn't say it's not sweet. That's a bold claim to make on a very...
Second week in a row that the breweries are insisting their beers aren't sweet.
Yeah.
They are a little sweet.
Definitely sweet. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the correlation is to Florida and Alcatraz Brewing.
Yeah.
I don't want to speak out of school.
Sure.
But I also think if there's no connection and they just thought it was
cool
to call it, I'm like,
they really like the movie The Rock.
right?
Yeah.
Or what's the one with Clint Eastwood?
Escape from Alcatraz.
Oh.
It's all in the title, my friend.
Right. Anyway, we've been getting into, some media content, trying to stay relevant.
What else is there to do now?
The thing is, like, you have to kind of, I think escapism is at an all-time high right now.
Yeah.
I find myself scrolling on TikTok and, like, I'll watch some of the stuff that's, like, I'm keeping up with what's going on in the world, but you get to a point where, you're 5 or 6 videos in and you're just like, I just need to find a skit. I just need to find somebody doing something funny.
Make me laugh, please.
I can't do this anymore.
I need a goof or a gaff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, actually last year, I remember you saying you were going to get off social media more than you were before.
I'm trying, man.
Did that happen?
I'm really
trying. Did that happen in the last year? I didn't ask last catch-up episode.
It's happened on and off. There are days where I put my phone away and I leave it, or I'll put it on like do not disturb and don't look at it for a couple hours. And then there's other days where I'm like locked back into the hamster
machine.
wheel. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm finding it hard to find alternatives, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's maybe because my brain is so fried right now
Yeah.
that I can't seem to, do anything else but. Because there's times where I'm like, I want to be productive. I want to do something else.
Yeah.
And the other day I was making breakfast and I couldn't be away from my phone for longer than like 30 seconds. And it was like sickening, but I couldn't. Every time that I had a lull while all I was making was just like I was making like sausage, egg, and cheese thing.
Okay.
Well, it wasn't a sandwich because I'm trying not to eat as much bread.
A plate.
A plate, yeah. A sausage, egg, and cheese plate. And that's 3 ingredients in a pan essentially.
Yeah.
Crack the egg, do a little scramble, blah blah blah. Every time that there was even a second of a lull, swoop, just right back at it. I'm like, why I can't even like put it down for the 15 minutes it's going to take me to cook this breakfast really fast.
It's like when people scroll at a red light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll be playing. I talked about this on the podcast actually when I was when I was bringing this up actually, but never mind. I'm not even going to say this.
Okay.
Well, it was the story. I can tell it again, but anybody who listened to that episode will hear this was the same story that I was going to tell about playing Marvel Rivals.
Yeah.
There's a ban phase in the game where you ban characters. And there's sometimes where my entire team won't ban anybody because we're all staring at our phones. And it's obvious that we're all doing that.
Yeah.
Because I will say on mic, like, everyone get off your phones, and then people will laugh. Because we all know that we're doing it.
Yeah.
We all know that we can't be without it for even a second. But you know what I've noticed? And I'm going to pull out my phone now for this example. It's just gotten, the ads on here have just gotten worse and worse, man. You go on Instagram, and it's just, boom. 2 posts in, ad.
Yeah.
I know that. Suggested. So don't know who that is. I know that guy. Ad.
Yep.
Know them. Ad.
Ad. Yeah.
Suggested posts. I don't know who this is, but it's suggested for me. Suggested. It's all like I don't know half of the people. You're scrolling. I don't know if yours looks like this.
It does.
So you're just ad.
Yeah.
You're scrolling and it's not even. I know people complain about the order in which you see things on Instagram or just what you see on Instagram in general. But I think it's gotten exponentially worse in the last like couple of weeks.
Just wait for Instagram Plus.
Oh yeah.
No ads.
Oh yeah. Oh, of course. Of course. You know it's coming. So that's the shittier part about all of this is it's not just that I can't break away from it for an extended period of time, but it's also that it's not just, it's one thing when you're seeing posts from your friends and you get FOMO and you're looking at all this stuff and you're like, oh,
Right.
I wish I was doing more stuff.
It is toxic at its best.
Yeah.
And then you add in the psychological effects of seeing ad after ad after ad.
Yeah.
Suggested posts based on what will get the most clicks, not even what is like most important to you.
Yeah.
Or most appealing to you. I guess in a way it is, but it's like also the thing that triggers your brain into a response, which is usually something negative.
I think what I need to do is just I need to wean off it by, I think I need to allot myself time. Like 6 o'clock, 6 p.m. I'll scroll for an hour. Just sit there and just fry my brain, get all caught up on all the shit that I missed, and then for the rest of the day, put it away.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to try something like that.
Sure.
I think I'm going to try like, self-imposed, I don't know what you would even call that.
Exile.
Exile.
Yeah.
I respect
Social
the
media
people that
exile.
who like Travis, friend of the show.
Yep.
He'll just go on social media breaks. But also, he seems to be living a full life.
Yeah, but he's busy.
But that's the thing. I think that's part of it.
Yeah.
On my days off, I'm not that busy.
Yeah.
I'm trying to stay busy with stuff, but like a lot of the things, like my hobbies, for instance, keep me glued to the computer anyway.
Sure.
It's not like I'm not like a hiker or like a bike rider or, I don't have active hobbies
Sure.
They're mentally stimulating, but I sit at a computer all day.
Yeah.
Like working on music and writing things, and it's like it's just I put my phone down and then stare at a bigger screen.
The conundrum of good screen and bad screen.
Right.
You leave work and you leave the good screen or the bad screen at the office, then you come home to the good screen.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And when I'm doing like admin work, I am at home just staring at schedules and numbers and stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm just staring at that, which I guess is not as mentally taxing as social media, but I'm not really escaping the screen like I would like to.
Well, I mean, I think that's where a lot of people escape by, writing with pen and pad, reading books.
Yeah.
The old parental advice. You're bored, read a book.
Yeah.
Yeah. As much as I hate to hear it, it's true. Go outside. Go play.
Do a cartwheel. Go play.
Let me go play.
Let's go play.
Yeah. I mean, things like that.
I think I've done my last cartwheel. I blew my shoulder out, and that was it.
Yeah.
That'll
do it.
I was proving to someone who took one look at me and was like, "You're not doing a cartwheel." And I was like, "I used to cartwheel like a motherfucker."
Yeah.
And they're like, "You can't do it now." And I was like, "Watch me." And I did it. Perfect form.
Did you play it off?
No, I couldn't. I was in a lot of pain. I tried. I got up. Well, I did the full rotation, got there, and they were like, "Oh, wow, you actually did do it." And I was like, yeah, I did. And then I sat down, and my shoulder was just throbbing, and I was like, man, I did. It felt at first like I dislocated it or something. I was like, this isn't normal.
Shouldn't have done that.
And they're like, "You're okay?" And I was like, "No." And I told them I was like, that was probably the last cartwheel I'm going to do for the rest of my life.
You should feel honored.
You know when people say like you don't know the last time you're going to hang out with like a friend or the last time you're going to, I know for a fact that was the last cartwheel I'm ever going to do.
Yeah. That's good. I mean, it's good that you have that awareness and you can be like, I did it.
I did it.
And that's enough.
And I'll just, anytime I need to prove to somebody that I'm capable, I'll just call that person. But you were there.
You saw it.
You saw this big back rotate.
Please describe it.
Describe it in detail.
Yes.
Except for like one last detail. You can leave that one out.
Yeah, no. The cartwheel itself, not after.
Yeah.
Well, I'm happy for you.
Thanks, man.
I mean, you don't have to do cartwheels, but you can do other stuff.
Yeah, I can do other stuff.
Yeah.
I want to get active.
Yeah.
I know it's easy to say, but I do want to. I need to get away from this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I keep saying I just gotta.
Yeah, just do it.
Yeah.
Don't talk about it anymore.
Yeah, that's right.
Go ahead and do it.
It's gonna be about that life.
Yep.
What about you?
What about me? What have I been up to?
I mean, yeah. I mean, yes. Oh, I guess.
What is the question?
What is the equivalent of like what are you trying? What is something that you really are focusing on? Because we didn't really talk resolutions.
Yeah, no, we touched on it at the very end, but yeah, I mean, like I said, other than just trying to get back to my roots, which we have an Airbnb now set.
Oh yeah.
Puerto Rico. So that's exciting. I do plan on doing like online Spanish lessons until then. I haven't found the right app yet.
Nice.
Because Duolingo has been ruined with AI.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I might try Babbel or something.
Prebly?
I don't know. Just making something up?
No.
Okay. You guys let me know what your favorite language learning app
is.
Thing. Please.
I think I got by an ad.
Oh.
On TikTok. Hold on. Let me see.
You've been advertised.
I have been.
But yeah, that's a major one upcoming. I haven't started that yet though.
Yeah, unfortunately, it is a real app.
Preply.
Preply? Yeah, with a P.
Preply. Okay, Preply.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a language app. So this guy on TikTok, he just goes up to strangers and he's like, "I can speak your language."
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
You've seen him?
Yeah.
So that guy, I guess, finally parlayed those videos into ad money.
Okay.
Because he goes up to this girl and he's like, "I can speak your language," and
I can too.
Yeah. No, she says, actually, it's pretty close to that.
Yeah.
She's like, "How can you do this?" And he's like, "You heard of Preply?" I was like, you know,
you didn't do that.
Yeah.
You didn't use Preply.
Right.
Preply.
Bullshit.
Yeah, no. Get that back though. I get it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
you have to find a program that has different, like all the different. Maybe just find somebody who doesn't who speaks Puerto Rican Spanish.
Yeah,
it's
true,
and then just bounce it off of them.
Yeah, there's a lot of slang and dialectical differences across the diaspora, so that could be challenging. But I just want a foundation. I feel like I already have a solid foundation, at least for understanding some of the major words and verbs. But I want to get conversational. That's my goal by the time we end up going.
How long do you guys plan on spending out there? Another 3.5 weeks?
No.
People forget that you even live here.
Just
people are calling me and being like, he just lives in Puerto Rico now?
Yeah. Just moved there for a while. No, it's going to be 6 nights. 6 nights, yeah. For now, we're planning on 6 nights. So yeah, got an Airbnb. Looks really nice. I'm excited for it. So that's something to look forward to. But as far as what I'm doing now, as far as a resolution, or kind of I don't know. I don't even like to frame it as a resolution, but I really like you're saying. I just want to be more active, generally, and not loaf as much as I do currently. And that doesn't mean necessarily just exercising or just going outside. It means really doing stuff I want to do, like playing the saxophone better, or playing the guitar better, or reading more, reading books I've been collecting for the past 10 years that I haven't touched, watching movies I've been meaning to get to forever and finally catching up, playing games I've been really wanting to finish, and
it's just so easy to do nothing.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
The easiest thing in the world.
And I think that doing nothing is sometimes undervalued, especially in today's society where we're all about how productive are you. I don't think you need to always do something. I think sometimes doing nothing is exactly what you need.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to make doing nothing the exception and not the rule.
Right.
Right.
We've got to reverse the ratio of doing nothing to doing something.
Right. And again, it doesn't have to be doing something necessarily I don't know, traditionally productive.
Yeah.
Air quotes. It could just be doing something that you've been meaning to do.
Yeah.
And it could be fun. It could be going to the movies and seeing a movie you've been wanting to see.
Yeah.
Anything really. It's just instead of going oh, I'd like to do that, do the thing. I find that so satisfying now, where when my because this is years of kind of training myself to be this way, but so often my brain automatically, when I'm oh, that'd be nice to do, I go, maybe another time.
Yeah.
Not now. You know what? I don't want to do that now. Just going, yeah, just do it. Let's just go do the thing. It's fine. Have fun. And 9 times out of 10, it's the right choice.
Right.
It's doing the thing. Because then you leave it for later, and then you're regretful, or you're I should have done that thing before. Well, now's not a good time either, so I guess I won't do the thing. Then time flies by, and you don't do the thing.
Thing never got done.
Thing never gets done. So, I mean, it's kind of ambiguous answer, but
no, but it makes sense. It makes sense.
Yeah. Just doing more.
Yeah.
Doing more with the time I have, because the older we get, the faster time goes by, and the more limited our time is generally. So I have been trying to make a concerted effort of doing stuff, actually doing stuff.
Yeah,
not talking about it, just doing the thing.
I was getting my ass kicked this week at work, and then yesterday, first day off, and I was sitting there playing the game. I was just doodling around on my phone, and then I get up. I was like, I don't think I have the capacity for this right now. And I turned it off.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I think I'll make myself a coffee and go downstairs and sit on the porch. And I was like, I need to sit for a second. And I laid down, passed out instantly.
Yeah.
And was out for 3 hours. I'm I never take naps.
Yeah.
Ever. But it was my body just being you haven't recharged enough.
Yeah.
You need more.
Yep.
And so, like, to your point about sometimes doing nothing is okay.
It's important. It's very important.
Just have to figure out that ratio of, like, you know, you've done enough of nothing.
Yeah.
It's time to do a little bit.
Well, after a while, like, at least for me, I naturally, like, my body starts rejecting the nothing. You know? It's like, you got to get up.
Yeah.
Do something.
Yeah.
Come on. So that helps. But that's kind of, I think that's more of a learned thing than just a natural thing. I mean, partially natural, I guess. But, yeah, I know some people can just, like, nap an entire day away if you let them.
Yeah.
Sherry. But yeah, that's my main thing. I would also, I mean, I'm kind of going against my own lesson here, but I would like to write more. By saying I would like to, I mean, I will write more.
You will write more.
I will take time out of my busy day, and after writing all day at work, I'll make time for myself and my own creative endeavors outside of this podcast.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, we got goals.
We got goals.
It's almost the end of January.
Yeah.
That's okay.
It's fine.
It's better to just, wait, let the resolution phase pass you by.
It's too much pressure.
Do you
it's
think
too much pressure.
that people are hesitant nowadays to make New Year's resolutions because we fail them so much, and it's like mentally taxing to keep failing? So we just go, I'm not going to make a resolution. I'm just going to bing, bam, boop, or whatever. Like a resolution within a resolution.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I think having a resolution or kind of making a promise to yourself in that way at the beginning of a year sets yourself up for failure. Because usually it is way too big of a goal. You need to chop that goal up. If you're like, I want to lose 50 pounds, like, okay, instead of saying that, you got to break it up into like in January, I want to start walking a mile, I don't know, 3 to 4 times a week.
I thought you were going to like literally chop up the weight. Like in January, 5 pounds. February, 5 more pounds.
You could do it that way. My point is, a lot of times those goals, those resolutions are way too big to make without dividing and conquering, because you have that great idea. You're like, oh yeah, I'm going to do it this year. This is going to be the year I do it. And then it's November and you're like, man, running out of time suddenly. And it's because you didn't realistically set kind of checkpoints for yourself along the way. And I think that's sort of the biggest thing, because then you end up overwhelmed. You disappoint yourself. Then you get discouraged and you're like, well, I'm not going to do that. I might as well not even try anymore because, it's already May. I can't get started now on it.
What am I supposed to do, lose weight now?
Right. So it's like, I guess we'll try next year.
5 months into this 1 year. I'm 35.
I can't do it.
I can't do it now.
Can't do it now. No, it's too late. It's too late.
Losing weight now.
Yeah. So, yeah.
People are going to know that I'm trying now.
Yeah. They're going to know I failed. Even if I succeed somewhat. They're going to know I didn't meet that 50-pound expectation. So
I had a friend, this is off topic, but I saw a friend at the bar the other day, and this made me think of it because I was like, people are going to know I was trying. I saw he was already there. I came around the corner and he'd already come in with his with his partner and their baby. And I was like, "Oh, hey man, how you been? What's going on?" And he goes, "Well, we've been busy." And he points at the kid. And I just thought that was so funny because it was like, we've been fucking raw, and we made a human. I just thought it was really funny.
That's always fun when people are like, "We're trying."
Yeah,
it's like, "Oh, okay,
we're fucking." Picture that.
He busting.
He's busting inside of me
in there.
And
thank you for telling me that.
Yeah, I don't know if there's any other. I don't know if that's information that you need to divulge. Honestly,
no, not really.
Because like if you're married and you don't have a kid yet, I think it's a weird conversation to be like. I guess you could ask people like, "Are you guys planning on having kids?"
Yeah,
and then you can be like, "Yeah, that is part of the plan, definitely."
Yeah. Or like, we want kids. Yeah.
Yes, we want kids. I don't think you have to go any further than to say
we want kids soon.
Like I think it's so strange to say we're trying. Now we have dedicated like a schedule to, you know, the wife's ovulation and all
Right.
this becomes like a task.
Yeah.
Which I guess that's obviously the smart way of going about it.
Sure.
You know, maximizing your
Your
opportunities
chances.
of busing for profit.
Yes.
But I still think that you don't have to say it at the dinner party.
No.
You know?
We don't need the visual.
I think we're past that.
Yeah, it's okay.
At the risk of leaning into this new, more ultra conservative, prudent society I don't think we need to hear that.
No. It's so weird too because like in so many other ways our society is very prudish.
Yeah.
But that's kind of the one exception that we have in America is
So
like
we can still say that.
you can straight up say, yeah, we're trying.
Yeah.
We are
Still
actively
tell
trying.
people we are fucking.
Yeah.
Speaking of prudish,
Oh.
Heated Rivalry.
Yeah.
I'd like to hear about it.
Okay.
I'm not going to watch it.
All right.
But it will be interesting to hear from your perspective. A very non-prude, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
He be fucking.
Yeah. Right. I'm
Men,
expecting.
Not men. He's expecting.
Yeah.
This show has been all the rage right now.
It's been. Yeah.
Everyone's talking about it.
Yeah, it's gone viral. Heated Rivalry. I guess it used to, or it originally was a book. It still is a book.
Yeah.
You can still find the
it
book.
It remains a book.
Yes, they didn't destroy the book and just make the show. But it's on HBO. Is very Canadian. Is also very gay. And
It's Canadian.
it is mostly taken off due to
He's gay.
two audiences, which is gay men and women.
Right.
And through that, it has gone ultra viral on TikTok, all over social media. As you said, everyone's talking about it. And a lot of it has to do with the fact that, I mean, first of all, it is a mainstream show. At least it is now. I don't know if it was planned to be originally.
Yeah.
But it has become a mainstream show through that fandom. And it is also highly erotic. Very I would classify it as an erotic romantic drama, if I had to sum it up. You know, I wouldn't call myself the audience for the show, but Sherry had heard a lot of good things about it.
Well, he's not a gay man or a woman.
It's true. It's true.
So,
And I like hockey, but I'm not the biggest fan. Didn't have to worry about that so much in the show.
yeah, it didn't have
But, from my perspective, and again, not being the audience for it, I thought it was okay. I thought it was all right.
Yeah.
I didn't feel like prudish in watching the love scenes. That didn't bother me in any way. But
Well, that's good.
I'm an ally. Virtue signal.
Didn't bother me at all.
Didn't bother me at all. I wish there were
stuff
more.
all the time. Yeah.
I wish there were more.
We were commenting on the fact that there is no full frontal.
There's no
nudity.
full frontal. Yeah,
And that's disappointing.
kind of weird for an HBO show. That it's almost a prerequisite at this point.
Right.
But yes, no,
Where's the cock and balls?
no full frontal. Lots of butts.
A lot of man bun.
Lots of man bun. Lots of chiseled abs.
Yeah.
Perky pecs.
Yeah.
There's just these beautiful men.
Stop selling it.
Beautiful
so
men.
much.
I
Christ
will
almighty.
admit some beautiful men.
Beautiful men.
But
They look great.
I will
Not as
say
beautiful as me.
from a some would say
He probably would watch a show like that and be like, they'd probably want to fuck me too. I get it.
I'd fuck me.
I'm 6'5", 215 pounds, lean muscle, very lean,
Massive hands.
very lean. I slap the puck with my giant hands.
Very tight. Yeah. So I thought it was okay overall. If I had to give it a score out of 6 bottle caps, I'd probably give it a 3.5, maybe.
Okay.
Three, let's say three. Conservative 3.
Yeah. Well, you think it should be higher?
Say like a 4.
Sherry says a 4. But, again, I'm speaking again, fully knowing I'm not the audience for the show. And I respect it more than I enjoyed it. And that's because, well, let me first off and say, I think the issue I had with it was, first of all, way too many time jumps. It's very disorienting. 2, there was, I would say like half the sex scenes didn't really add to the story.
Yeah.
And I felt were purely there as, I don't know, just eye candy.
Yeah.
And to start that conversation. Yeah. And for all intents and purposes, it worked. Because that's what really made it go viral, is people were like, oh my God. Ooh.
Yeah.
So, good for them. But I think it ended up being distracting from the story I think they were trying to tell, in my opinion, which I actually thought was a wholesome, heartwarming, kind of nice story, which you don't see very often with, the focus on gay characters. It's usually, I find it more often that like something tragic has to happen to these characters, like, and kind of I wasn't hoping, I was expecting that, something like the other shoe is going to drop somehow and something terrible is going to happen to this couple in this show, or other characters, ancillary characters. And there is drama. There are obviously ebbs and flows of their relationship and the story itself, but it wasn't exploitive in a violent way or in a dramatic way that felt cheap, or like in a way that I felt like maybe a straight person would tell this story. It felt very much almost like a fairy tale in a way. And I like that a lot. And I think it's really important to not just have, just straight up gay sex scenes all over it.
Yeah.
But also have a story that is ultimately heartwarming and, life affirming and warm and just nice. Gives you the warm fuzzies. I like that a lot. And I think like the reason why I respect it so much is that there are plenty of straight shows that are full of unnecessary sex scenes. So why not have one with gay characters? Is my argument
with their own unnecessary gay.
Yes, to the
sex
court.
scenes.
If straight people can have like essentially softcore porn just to get people to watch their shows, let the gays do it too.
Your Honor,
is my opinion.
Your Honor, I am just a simple Southern law. But if straight couples and straight creators can have unnecessary and gratuitous sex scenes, I would argue that it is only American if we have a couple of boys doing boys.
Let the boys kiss.
Couple of boy kisses.
Yeah.
Your Honor.
Your Honor?
I rest my case on your supple and voluptuous pics. No, that's cool. I just don't really see myself watching a show like that. But the thing is, I don't really watch shit like that at all.
Right.
So it has,
it wouldn't be for me if it was a straight show either.
You know what they need to do is they should have put more hockey. then I could have had something to hang my hat on and my dick.
I will say it is all anchored by hockey. Hockey is the entry point of this show. The unguarded net, if you will.
Right.
Yes.
No exit.
No.
Only an entrance.
Only entrance, yeah. Yeah. So I'm glad it exists. Is it for me? No, but I understand why it's become such a sensation, and I'm very glad that the gay community seems to have fully embraced it and is enjoying the representation and the kind of embrace that a lot of straight people have given this show, especially with it being very erotic. So yeah, I'm happy about it. It ain't for me, but I respect it. So what? Okay, Sherry's saying I need to say what it's about. You can
Why?
look it up yourself. Well, okay, Sherry brings up a good point. I'm not going to get into like a synopsis of the show because you can look it up yourself. But I will say one of the highlights of the show
your favorite character
is actually the two leads. I feel like they are very charismatic, and they keep you tied to the story and the drama of it all. So I think they did a great job, and some of the writing's a little clunky, a little McClunky, but I think they did a good job, and I think it's well made overall. So if that sounds interesting to you, please check it out. But 3 out of 6 bottle caps to put a cap on it.
There you go.
Yeah. I don't think you would like it, Marco.
Why? Like, let's be for real. Why would I like it?
Do you like a love story?
Sort of.
Yeah. And there's like drama. And it's like finding yourself. And it's about friends. who support
This is
you.
all shit that you would like. I said, why would I like it? You didn't name a single thing. No one gets like, karate kicked in the chest. Is there a bank robbery at any point?
There are no heists. Yeah.
2 seconds of hockey every episode. Is that?
Not even that big of a hockey fan.
Their love is a little bit of an espionage game. I will say that. It's a lot of hiding in the shadows. Mm-hmm. A lot
Is
of
there any
deception.
kind of like mystery going on?
Maybe to the other characters on the show who don't know the characters are gay. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, no thanks.
I don't think you'd like it. I don't think you'd like it.
You know what I did like?
What did you like?
I liked Fantastic Four.
Fantastic Four.
I also think that's a crazy theme song.
It is.
Plays multiple times throughout the movie, and the first time I ever heard that, I thought I was making a joke
Yeah.
when I sang it. I was like, fantastic, because I didn't realize that it's actually the song saying that.
It's like going Star Wars.
Yeah.
This is the Star Wars.
But
No,
this time that that's
saying
actually the song.
Fantastic Four. Yeah.
Fantastic Four.
And it goes with the kitschy 60s aesthetic, right?
It does. It actually does. It does. They do a really, really good job of this kind of retro modern aesthetic for the movie. And I don't know. I think everybody pretty much nailed it. I think that it's a nice it's not this big adventure. It's
like a smaller story, maybe?
the scale of it is big.
I mean, there's a galactic threat, obviously.
Right. but the way that the story is told is very small in that
It's about family.
It's about family. And I wish that there was a little bit more. You don't get a lot of interpersonal stuff with the Fantastic Four. They're kind of already established, which is the drawback, probably the major drawback to introducing the Fantastic Four this late into the MCU is
they should have been introduced as just astronauts before,
yes,
and as just
the
people.
Fantastic Four, more than I think any other characters in the Marvel universe, I think still need to see the origin.
Yeah.
Even though both movies they've done that, I don't think it's the same thing as, say, a Spider-Man or a Batman. Because first of all, Batman has done the origin
every time.
Yeah, almost.
Except for the latest one, the Pattinson.
Yeah, and it's bordering on an origin. I mean, he's been
Pattinson.
Batman for like 2 years,
Sure.
but it's still he's not like established.
We are past
world's
year
greatest
one.
detective. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, pretty much every other time has been some kind of introduction into or some kind of flashback thing of his story.
Gunshot,
Same thing with Spider-Man,
pearls.
except for obviously Tom Holland's.
Yeah.
And the Fantastic Four, the 20th Century Fox one,
Mm-hmm.
they did the full origin story. The first movie was them trying to figure out their powers. It was a full-on origin story.
Yeah.
Then the really shitty one.
Then they got married.
Yeah. Cute. The really shitty one, they do it as well. And I don't really know how they do it in that one because I never actually watched that one.
Yeah, no.
I heard how bad it was, and I just was like,
I
well,
just know Galactus is a cloud.
Yeah.
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 Too bad.
No, I think Galactus is a cloud in
The first one?
the 20th Century Fox one. I don't think they go up against Galactus in
The second one?
the...
Who's the villain in the second one then?
No, I'm saying the really, really shitty one with Michael B. Jordan and Miles Teller.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Oh,
Forgot about that one, huh?
Yeah, I completely forgot about that one.
Push that one out of your mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one I was
Yeah.
talking about. Yes, in the second Fantastic Four movie from the OG,
That's the one I was talking about.
Galactus is a cloud.
Where they get married.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's yes. They
Yeah.
get married in that one. There's Silver Surfer. It's essentially the same story. It's literally the same
Right,
story.
Right. They read the same comic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except for there's a twist, and it's not really a twist.
What's a twist?
It's this isn't even really revealing anything. They have a baby, and
Yeah.
well, I guess this would be revealing something.
Well, I think everyone knows that by this point.
The baby,
Yeah,
but not
the baby.
the importance of the baby.
Okay. I know the importance of the baby because I know comics, but you don't have to spoil it for everyone.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, okay.
Or we can say spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
Okay. When we clap, we're done. Okay.
Apparently, the baby's so powerful that
So strong ass
it's a strong baby that Galactus sees the potential in the baby.
Yeah.
And says he's going to transfer his power, or not power, but his insatiable hunger, because he eats planets because he's insatiably hungry,
Yeah.
and he's going to transfer this into their kid.
Yeah.
And he's like, I won't eat Earth if you just give me your baby. And that's like the central conflict of the
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
Okay. The movie itself, I think Ebon Moss is great as like this gentle thing.
Oh. Yeah.
Gentle the thing.
Yeah.
He plays it really quiet and reserved, and he plays it with like this real sadness that you haven't seen on screen because it's mostly been anger and it's coming time.
Oh, Michael Chiklis.
Yeah, which shout out to the man.
great.
Chiklis is the man,
Yeah.
and I think he's a fucking amazing thing.
Oh yeah.
By the way, I just want to
perfect
say for the record, all of them were perfectly cast, except for Jessica Alba.
Yeah.
I love Jessica Alba. I respect her as an actress. I respect her as a person, I guess I should say. I don't respect her as an actress. She's not great. She's not good.
Yeah.
She's not a good actress. But I don't want to poo-poo her too much, but like, Vanessa Kirby's fantastic.
Yeah.
Say that again.
Oh.
Vanessa Kirby's great, and Rooney Mara is a great actress. I don't know how she did in the other movie, so I don't know. They could have just, and Jessica Alba doesn't look anything like Chris Evans. Why were they Johnny and Sue Storm?
They shoehorned that.
That was really weird.
Yeah. They picked Jessica Alba because she was the it girl at the time.
Yeah,
That's all it was.
Yeah, and the guy who plays Reed, I don't know his name.
Yeah. It's that guy.
Yeah, he's that guy.
You know that guy.
He was pretty good.
Yeah.
He's pretty. I think, and Chris Evans is perfectly cast as Johnny Storm.
Agreed.
And I think that this movie, Pedro Pascal is just. I think now watching it, he is kind of a strange choice. I think he plays it really well. I think he plays like the neurotic genius really well. I don't know if I like buy it. I don't know if I buy the emotion. I don't know if I buy it that he's
The smartest man on earth.
Yeah, because not even because of him. I don't think they give him enough to do in that regard. There's a couple of scenes where they're like, I don't know. I guess there's just not enough written there. There's not enough on the page that says like, no one else could have done this. There's moments where he says no one else could have done this but me. I don't know. So there's little tiny.
Is Reed that boastful? I don't know him to be like.
There are literally things like a couple of moments where he's like, I'm the only one who could do this. I think he is actually. I think Reed is that boastful. I think that it's just something that's buried deep, and he
like he knows he's the shit.
He is, and he knows he's the shit. Yeah, and I think he is just a quiet, nerdy, reserved guy.
Yeah.
But I also think that he knows in his heart of heart, he's like, well, because there are moments where it comes out where he's like, why am I letting you talk to me? I mean, it happens throughout all of the movies. It happens throughout the comic books where he's like, hold up, I'm Reed fucking Richards.
I'm Reed Richards. Do you know who I am?
I mean, at one point there's that story where he turns evil and destroys the world. And he's like, I'm the smartest human being in the universe. And also I'm super powered.
Right.
Fuck you.
What are you gonna do?
So yeah, I think he does.
That's true.
I think there's moments where I think the fatal flaw of the movie is that there isn't enough of the family. There isn't enough they do fun stuff and it's a romp.
Yeah.
There's this scene where they're coming back from space and that was thrilling and stuff, but for the most part I think there was a lot of in the 20th Century Fox one, there was a lot of scenes of us just getting to know the characters.
Yeah.
Which is underrated, I think. I think people don't really realize they're pretty fun, engaging scenes where, Johnny's playing pranks on Ben and the courtship of Sue and Reed is taking place slowly, and we're past all of that in this one.
Yeah.
And so it leaves a little to be desired.
I think that is probably a reaction, actually, to those first two movies.
I agree.
Because people are like, we want to see them, fight people.
But then they should fucking fight people.
Yeah.
Because the movie is I believe 5 years into them being the Fantastic Four.
Okay.
And so you don't get a lot of them doing stuff. So I think, the trailers where people are like, they're not showing Mr. Fantastic being very fantastic.
Yeah.
He's not all that fantastic throughout. There are a couple of scenes.
He has his moments.
He has.
It's funny.
But yeah, anyway, it was fun. It probably one of the better MCU movies of this phase.
Better or worse than Thunderbolts? Because that's the latest one I've seen.
They both have a lot of flaws, honestly.
Around the same level.
I'll pick one.
Okay. Yeah, don't be a coward.
I'm not gonna pussy out on this.
Yeah.
I think Fantastic Four is a better made movie.
Okay.
It's shot better. Its world is very interesting. Mm-hmm. It's almost like watching real life Jetsons.
Okay. Yeah.
And the Fantastic Four, obviously, the characters themselves are the best. It's one of my favorite comic book characters.
Yeah.
Just in general. Thunderbolts has more action, and I think it's better written. I'm gonna go Fantastic Four.
Okay.
I think it edges it slightly.
Yeah.
Just slightly.
It does seem like a bigger movie.
Yeah.
It seems like they put more into it.
I think it's just a really well imagined movie.
Yeah.
I think that there's painstaking steps taken into legitimizing this alternate Earth that they're from.
Right.
And it works, because that was my number one question when I started it up. I was like, how are they going to explain away? And honestly, this kind of answers my question, and anybody who has seen Fantastic Four from last week's episode was probably screaming, like, you just haven't seen Fantastic Four yet. the Victor Von Doom question of like, how are they going to introduce him? Or how are they going to ignore? I mean, I think, and nothing has confirmed this, but I believe that all they're going to do is just say, well, Dr. Doom doesn't exist in our current Earth, but he exists in this Earth.
I see.
And that's where he's going to come from.
Yeah.
So it also stands to reason that, unfortunately, it gives them an out to cast
of course.
Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah.
Because it's like, well, he's not that guy. He's this guy.
Yeah.
I would find it really, really funny and interesting if there's a scene where they're just like, wait, you know what I'm saying? Like when he finally shows up and they're like, you look just like Tony Stark. And he's like, who the fuck is Tony Stark?
Yeah.
Because they're going to have to do something.
Okay. Let me ask that question. Let me be that nerd, okay?
Yeah.
How do they explain that away? Because he may be, but I wouldn't think that they would have him play Tony Stark as Victor Von Doom.
Yeah.
You know?
I think it always, anytime a movie does the thing where they acknowledge either their real world counterpart or their real world movies and kind of like make a joke about it.
Yeah.
What you're doing is creating a plot hole for no reason because you're going, well, you don't get.
We know.
And it's like, no. You look just like the guy that you referenced. Yeah. And there's not a lot of guys that look like you. Like, the one thing that comes to mind is Demolition Man, where Sylvester Stallone makes jokes about Arnold Schwarzenegger being the president or whatever, right? Yeah. If Arnold Schwarzenegger exists and Sylvester Stallone is so incredulous about him being president, then that implies that Arnold Schwarzenegger is just an actor in this universe.
Right.
And
Stallone doesn't exist.
Stallone doesn't, and that doesn't make any sense because Arnold Schwarzenegger would not have been as successful without being able to. Yeah. And that's just a fact.
Right.
There's certain movies that he did and did not do because he had someone like Sylvester Stallone who was nipping at his heels the entire time during the late 80s and 90s.
Breeds greatness.
You do that and it's like, okay, so are we to either imply that like in your universe Dolph Lundgren is the Sylvester Stallone of this universe? Anyway, I'm not gonna go that.
Jean-Claude?
But yeah. So we don't need to go that far into it. But yes, it is gonna be interesting to see how they get themselves out of this.
Yeah. Maybe they just don't never show his face.
I think that they shouldn't. But then, why cast Robert Downey Jr. If you're not going to show his face? If he's not going to be able to be RDJ, why was it so important to? He was the only guy out there. There were so many other capable actors who, by the way, would not have commanded the same paycheck. Let's call a spade a spade. If you're trying to make a movie for a lower amount, you could have brought in a lesser known actor.
If you're going to bring anyone back, why don't you bring back Mads Mikkelsen or something?
Right.
You know?
Yes, absolutely. His character is unrecognizable anyway. Right. He gets killed off in one Doctor Strange movie. Yeah. And then we don't ever hear from that cult of people ever again. There's such a non-thing in
they don't
the
matter
universe.
anymore. Yeah.
Yeah. No. They're going to pick the star.
The guy.
The giant North Star of this universe.
The Jesus Christ of the MCU.
And then just don't show his face or do show his face. And then they have to, again, we're back to square one where we have to address that. So they could go really cheap with it and just be like, yeah, this is, or, I mean, honestly, if they figure out a way to say that Tony Stark somehow embodies Von Doom, or there is no Victor Von Doom, and it is just Tony Stark gone bad.
Evil Tony Stark.
Somehow, if they someone more clever than me, to write that I don't know. Maybe that's just a cheap cop out.
Guess we'll see.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about that.
In any case, it's an enjoyable movie.
Okay, good.
I think what they've been doing these past couple of movies in this universe, or in this phase rather, have been making not spectacular movies, but they've been at least
not fantastic.
But they've been at least enjoyable.
They've been fine.
They're not memorable, and I guess that's the biggest problem with this current version of the MCU is you know, and it goes back to what we were complaining about last week. They're just not memorable movies anymore.
They're not memorable, and it doesn't feel like they're building up to anything.
Yeah.
They all feel like they leave off like individual threads that are never going to be readdressed.
Yeah. I just don't see how they're going to, because there is a post-credit scene that does some Doom stuff.
Okay.
And I don't know. It just feels like they're banking on you understanding the threat from outside sources and not the movies.
Yeah, because they didn't do their job.
Right.
So, when in doubt, leverage the source material.
Yeah.
And hope your fans show up for it.
Yeah. It's all just nostalgia and
callbacks to the characters we know and love.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see how that goes. I don't know.
We will see.
Not feeling very hopeful about that.
No.
I have to be honest.
Oh. But I think that's all we got left.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You know.
It's about that time.
Well, that's all we have left on this pod as well.
Yeah.
Got a cheers of the week?
I do have a cheers of the week.
All right, well then let's go right into it. Obi, what's your cheers?
My cheers of the week goes to...
It's not Heated Rivalry?
It's not Heated Rivalry. Respect, though.
Disappointing.
My cheers of the week goes to No Other Choice.
Respect, man. Respect. Oh, I was very interested in this movie.
As you should be. What I would consider another, not only banger, but another classic from Park Chan-wook.
Banger and mash.
The director you may know from Old Boy.
Yes.
Yeah, he's still at it. He's still doing it. And Sherry and I went to the Enzian Theater locally and saw it on actual film, projected. Beautiful.
Okay.
Grainy. Stinky. Tasty.
Ooh.
Highly recommend everyone go out either to their local art house, Cineplex, or to their mainstream theater if they're showing it, because this I think is a limited release in the States, but I can't recommend it enough. I've been thinking about it since we saw it, and it is at times tragic, at times funny, and just superbly shot,
Superb.
and acted, and I love it. I mean, it is a one of the better movies I've seen in a long time. So I will not get into spoilers, but I will say it's full of twists and turns, goes places you don't expect it to, and I enjoyed every minute of it. It's like over 2 hours long, but does not feel it. So it's the biggest compliment I can give. Check it out. No Other Choice.
All right. Beautiful. My cheers of the week is going to ASAP Rocky.
Hoi. Which I also made Sherry listen to.
It's a great album.
Yeah.
Don't be dumb.
Don't be dumb.
ASAP Rocky's first album in like 8 years. And he's back, baby. I think ASAP Rocky gets a bad rap lately because, and this is gonna sound like a diss, but it's not.
Okay.
I think people have these weird expectations of him, and I don't know where those weird expectations come from because he's done nothing but put out solid music pretty much all the time.
Yep.
I don't think he's ever dropped anything that I was like, this is a world-changing album.
Certified hood classic.
I mean, like his first mixtape and his first album to a lesser degree, I would say are classics.
Yeah.
But the thing is, ever since his first mixtape, the I guess the idea of Rocky, excuse me, or the avant-gardeness of what he does. This has been coming back with diminishing returns. But I think that they started off at such a high level
Yeah.
that now we've kind of come back to earth on a solid album. It's not this, you know, it's not. Again, this is sounding like a diss, but I'm trying to
backhanded compliment.
I'm trying to level people's expectations.
Yeah.
I think what he does on this album is, I think it's inconsistent. I think there's a couple of songs that I would probably have left off of it.
I agree.
But the highs are really, really high.
Mm-hmm.
And the exploration of the genre, he's always good for like 2 or 3 songs per album where you're like, I don't know, man. He could have gone in this direction. It could have gotten really weird.
Yeah.
And it could have gotten really fun. And instead, he I think he's limited by his own kind of. He's still tethered to something normal.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
He's a toe dipper.
yeah, and for all of the excess. You know, Tim Burton designing the album cover, Danny Elfman collaborating on songs, and you know, on the last album he had like Rod Stewart and fucking, you know, Moby, and
For all intents and purposes, he can get whoever he wants.
yeah, and he has this creative ear and a very creative eye. It does feel like something is keeping him. There's some string attached to him that is preventing him from like fully just going for it.
Yeah.
And that's sad. But there are, I'd say about half of this album is just incredible.
Yeah.
And then, you know, there's a couple of duds, and then there's a couple of like okay songs that lead you to a good album. I'm just happy. I like A$AP Rocky a lot. I'm just happy that he's back in the mainstream, being talked about. All the, you know, positive reviews that I've seen about it, I'm just like, yes, good. Just stay in the zeitgeist. That's all I care about.
Yeah.
Because we need more like mainstream guys like him. You know, we need more conversations about. Because I was looking at, you know, who we were looking at Rolling Loud, the rap festival. Did you see the lineup?
Horrible.
I mean, just
Horrible.
I mean,
Look at how they massacred my boy.
exactly. I'm like, I was excited. I'm like, oh, it's gonna be in Florida this year. I was like, let's go. And then
I was like, oh yeah, let's do it.
I mean, not even a legacy act.
And then you get Xbox screen names.
it's all gamer tags.
Yeah.
It's all gamer tags.
Terrible.
Yeah, I don't know what to even make of that. Especially considering the fact that A$AP Rocky just put out an album.
Right.
Why is he not headlining one of these days? Because modern hip hop is modern mainstream hip hop is that.
Yeah.
And so it's good. It's good to be talking about A$AP Rocky.
I do think he is going to tour in Orlando, if I'm not mistaken. That or Miami. Miami.
Either one, I'd like to see him.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
He's coming to Florida either way.
If he comes to Orlando, that'll be an easy one. If he comes to Miami, maybe because we could take the Bright Line.
I'd just like to take the Bright Line.
Yeah.
I want to see it hit a robotic food delivery.
God, I would love to be there when it just crushes a. That video is so funny to me. They're like, they're gonna hit it, and it crushes it, and I don't know why it's so funny, but it just pure demolition of it. I mean, when trains hit things, man. Not including humans, which they do a lot.
The Bright Line has taken a few victims.
The Bright Line needs to feed.
Yes.
I was watching this TikTok of these girls going under the arm had come down and the lights were going off. You saw that video? They go under it and they try to beat the train, and they do beat it.
Yeah. Oh, good.
Luckily for them.
Yeah.
But it's like the train hits people all the time.
Yeah.
And it's become a meme.
Yes.
But it's also like it hits those people. Why? It hits those people. Those are the ones that it hits. Why are you doing this?
It doesn't help the reputation of Florida.
No, it doesn't.
Like we're not responsible enough to have a train system here. I'm sorry.
No, we're not.
Yeah.
We're not.
We
people
need,
here,
like, the barriers that come up.
Yeah. It needs
people.
to be full like
plexiglass.
to stop them.
Yeah.
But anyway, I just like watching trains destroy things.
It's fun.
Like I was watching this video of this guy. He He tries to drive over the train tracks, and then both arms come down on him, and then he gets stuck in his car, and it was like Final Destination. He was like stuck in his car for a second, and he gets out, and I was like, Jesus Christ, man, why would you try to beat the fucking thing? And everybody's yelling at him and stuff, and then the train comes by and just, and I mean, it's like, you don't see shit like that in real life, I guess. You see shit like that in movies, and you can never tell if it's special effects or it's a dummy car or whatever. But when something like that actually happens, you're like, boom, and it just, I mean, turns it into mush.
Yeah.
Metal on metal.
Yep.
You're like,
Instant carnage.
Visceral, just,
Yeah.
love that shit.
The American urge to see stuff getting crushed by trains.
Yeah. So in any case,
Okay.
ASAP Rocky,
Yeah.
don't be dumb.
Yeah.
Like these people who try to cross the train tracks. Don't be dumb.
Don't be dumb.
Don't be dumb. All right. You want to review these brews?
Do it.
This is tonight's brew was from Alcatraz Brewing. It's their double cold brew, an Imperial coffee stout, weighing in at 8.8 ABV. Obi, what'd you think?
You know, I like this better than I thought I would. I'm going to give it a 5. I thought it was, despite it saying it's not sweet, which it is a little bit.
It is a little bit.
I do think they're right as far as it being well balanced, which is something we always look for.
Yeah.
I think it has, you know, a high enough ABV to give it that sweetness in the first place. That bounces out a bit of the bitterness of the coffee tones, which is nice. And it is, I get like a warmth to it because of the alcohol content and because of that coffee flavor. And I think that coffee flavor is pronounced enough, but not so much that it comes off artificial, which is always a plus for me. So yeah, I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 6. I think it's really solid Imperial coffee stout.
Yeah.
Would have again.
Yeah. I was also pleasantly surprised by this, and I'm also giving it a 5.
Yeah.
I just thought it'd be something different to do. I went into the grocery store today, and they're selling moon boots by Sideward Brewing at the grocery store. So congrats to Sideward and all them.
Very
You
nice.
got your stuff in Publix, and that's good because I went into the store in the morning to pick up some stuff for breakfast.
Yeah.
Saw this beer.
The eggs and sausage.
The eggs and sausage,
you were getting distracted by your phone.
Exactly. And I realized my ID was in the car, so I had to come back for it. And then I came back for it later on that day, and all of the Sideward beer was taken. So
Wow.
That's good. That's
Damn.
good. Good for them.
Yeah.
Good for them. But this beer, I don't know. Something about it just looked interesting. It was just something different. We haven't really done a coffee stout in a while.
Never heard of Alcatraz Brewing either.
Double cold brew. I don't really know what that means. How much coffee is in this? Is it actually made with cold brew? Are we going to shit ourselves later? Are we not going to be able to sleep tonight?
Yeah, maybe. Why not both?
I'd say it was worth it.
Yeah.
You know, it's a good
Yeah.
beer. It's just a good beer.
For a 5 out of 6, I mean, sure.
I'll shit myself for a 5 out of 6.
Yeah.
All right. You think we got it?
I know we got it.
Well, if Obi says we got it, then this episode is over. This has been the One Beer In podcast for myself, Marco Dupa, for Adam Obesius Rodriguez.
Buddy.
Thank you guys for listening. Drink delicious beer and have yourself a beautiful evening. We're even now. We don't have to chug them.
No.